out.
Harry, I'm scared for you.
Avada Kedavra. The killing curse. Only one person is known to have survived it, and he's sitting in this room.
For the first time, Harry's world's completely shaken.
The devils are inside the walls.
In this film, there will never be a dull moment.
And now, the champion selection. If chosen, there's no turning back.
How did you do it? I didn't put my name in that cup. I don't want eternal glory.
This tournament's wicked. It's like really exciting.
People die in this tournament.
You get lost in this totally pretend world that has a sort of fantastical reality to it.
There are tremendous, exciting things in this film for all ages.
You must be anxious knowing what lies ahead. And again, we all are.
When I read the book, I thought that, well, it's a marvelous thriller.
Something's coming closer. I can feel it.
What I like about the film is kind of Harry's life is out of his hands. He has no control really over where it's going.
He begins the film not knowing that there is a desperate plot against his life, and he finds out a little bit at a time.
I'm not ready for this.
You don't have a choice. You're the boy who lived.
He is in way over his head.
And Dumbledore doesn't know what it is, where it's coming from, or how to stop it.
If you can't protect me now, then who can?
I'm afraid there are no more easy answers, Harry. Hogwarts has been chosen to host a legendary event, the Triwizard Tournament.
Wicked.
The tournament brings together 3 schools for a series of magical contests.
It's an old tournament initiated hundreds of years ago, and it's very, very dangerous. I'm glad I'm not in it.
3 schools come together, Hogwarts, Beauxbatons, and Durmstrang, and a single student from each of the schools is asked to carry out tasks.
And they're all kind of potentially fatal tasks they have to get through in order to ultimately be the winner. First task is that you have to get a golden egg from a dragon, of course.
Dragon One's gonna be wicked. That's gonna be like, it's gonna be really dangerous.
The second task is an underwater task where something the contestants value are taken, put underwater. The third task is a maze.
In the maze, you'll find no dragons or creatures of the deep. Instead, you'll face something even more challenging.
I think it's great for people to realize that this wizarding world is a whole world.
Part of this film is actually about bringing people together, because what lies ahead are dark things.
The Goblet of Fire. Only one will go down in history. Only one wins eternal glory.
Everyone puts their name in the Goblet of Fire, and the Goblet of Fire chooses the 3 students.
Victor Crumb!
He is the hero, but worldwide. He's worshipped by other players.
This is the best seeker in the world!
Fleur Delacour!
Fleur Delacour is a French wizard. She is what English think a French girl would be.
Bloody hell.
When the girls enter in, just every man in the Great Hall was kind of going,
The Hogwarts champion, Cedric Diggory!
Cedric is sort of all-round nice guy. He plays fair and he sticks to the rules like he should.
not only do they have the 3 names, but a 4th name comes out as well.
Harry Potter!
There's a huge uproar because he instantly knows that everyone suspects him of some kind of foul play. And even Ron thought Harry had put his name in the goblet.
Might have let your best friend know. You're being stupid. Yeah, that's me. Ron Weasley, Harry Potter's stupid friend.
It's particularly hard for him to be put through these terribly dangerous tasks when he doesn't actually want to be there.
Don't let Potter compete.
The Goblet of Fire constitutes a binding magical contract. Mr. Potter has no choice.
Mad-Eye Moody, dark wizard catcher.
He's there specifically to look after Harry, but also I think he feels the need that he's going to grow these kids up pretty quickly.
Mad-Eye Moody. Wow.
I'm here because Dumbledore asked me. End of story. Goodbye, the end. Any questions?
He has this unbelievable moving eye, which is just...
Which curse shall we see first? Weasley!
Yes.
Stand.
Ron really likes him. Quite strict, but he's just crazy and completely mental.
When it comes down to it, he's a gunslinger with a wand.
Oh, no, you don't, Sonny! He's such a student!
Well, I call her the caring, sharing face of investigative journalism.
What makes a champion tick?
Should we start with the youngest? Lovely.
She's absolutely horrible. She's such a piece of work.
Your attitude shows at best a pathological need for attention. At worst, a psychotic death wish. She'll do whatever it takes to get a story which she's already pre-written in her head.
The Dark Lord shall rise again.
Above everything else, there is the appearance of the true villain, Ralph Fiennes, doing the creature of ultimate evil, for which he is immensely well suited.
My wand, Wormtail.
One of the things that made me want to do the role was Mike Newell showing me these drawings, artwork about the suggested looks of Voldemort. I wanted him to be really humanly evil, not an idea of evil.
He's back! Voldemort's back!
They're more than enemies. Enemies doesn't quite do it justice. At the same time as hating him with every fibre of his being, Harry is also absolutely terrified of him.
Expelliarmus! Harry!
The event is the Tri-Wizard Tournament. God, thank you very much.
What I like about the way Mike has directed it is that you never quite get away from the dark elements of the film. It's always there in the background, even if it's not the focus of the scene in any way.
You're eating and loving it. Off you go.
One of the things that Mike has brought to it is a real sense of British boarding school. Even though there is a really dark part to it, it still has this fantastic sense of humour.
Hello, Harry. Long time no see.
He is amongst the foremost directors of actors, and it's important for us to keep the kids challenged, to maintain the high standards that have been set by Chris Columbus and Alfonso Cuarón, and to build on that.
Weasley! Yes?
He's really into sort of like us putting our own sort of input into the characters and that.
To have cast children so brilliantly who have gone through 4 films now from a very young age to adolescence, and still to find them interesting and involving and disciplined is extraordinary.
Do you think we'll ever just have a quiet year at Hogwarts?
No.
On Christmas Eve night, we and our guests gather in the Great Hall for a night of well-mannered frivolity.
When I read the script, I knew that a lot of the scenes with Rupert and Dan and this whole issue of finding a partner for the ball would be really funny.
Why do they have to travel in packs? Basically, we find it really hard to find a date, and it's sort of getting a bit embarrassing because everyone else is getting dates, even like Neville. You slay dragons. You can't get a date, you can.
What I like about Harry is he's pathetic at the whole romance thing. He's rubbish.
The Harry Potter has a crush on her, and he plucked up the courage to ask her.
Joe?
Yes?
I just wondered if maybe you want to go to the ball with me?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
He's a character for anyone out there who's ever been awkward with a girl, which is probably every male anywhere in the world.
He just asked Fleur Delacour to the ball. Actually, he sort of screamed at her. It was a bit frightening.
It's sort of more fun when you're sort of acting it, but in real life it's pretty scary.
Is that Hermione Granger with Victor Crumb?
She kind of has a boyfriend in this one, which is, for Ron and Harry, is a bit of a shock, really. Especially for Ron, who, who's only just realised that she's a girl.
You're fraternising with the enemy.
The enemy?
Place your right hand on my waist.
Where? We had to waltz around in front of everyone. It was a bit embarrassing, but it was quite funny, so...
Poor Ron. I mean, we both... I've got 2 left feet, too, so we both look pretty silly.
You trust me, don't you? It was very hard, and I got to about halfway through, and then I would kind of just lose it completely.
I was really struggling, so Mike walked onto the dance floor and gave me a spin.
When I went in there, I was like, oh wow, this is amazing, this is going to be fantastic. But when you see it on camera, it looks even better. I trained for quite a long time to do the stunts. I don't think it would have been nearly as good if people were sitting there going, oh, well, that's someone else doing that.
We've done this sort of wire thing where we'd sort of dropped out of the sky onto the ground at the World Cup.
The maze was really, really exciting because there were real explosions going off and the whole maze was hydraulic. You're running around actually fearing for your life in reality.
With the underwater sequence, we faced one of our greatest challenges. Dan trained to dive, and we had to build a tank.
This was a stage. They took 500 loads of dirt out of it to create this 60 by 60, 20-foot hole. It's probably one of the biggest tanks in the world.
I really enjoyed the diving, and it was hard work, and it was very physical, but it was really rewarding.
It's brilliant that we actually had the chance to do it ourselves. Nothing can beat how it looks.
I am the last of the action heroes.
I didn't ask for this to happen.
It's going to be a lot of action. It's going to be really good.
Do enjoy yourself while you can.
It's the ultimate thriller, which is fantastic.
Get back to the portkey, everybody, and stick together!
This film is going to hit you like bang, 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 adventure to next adventure.
Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy.
Everything's going to change now, isn't it?